Hey everyone, welcome to Today in My Sewing Room. Happy 2011! Ah, holy cow! How did it get to be January? I have no idea. Seriously, no idea. But I do have some ideas about what's going to be happening today in my sewing room for 2011. And I wanted to have a little tete-a-tete with you and talk to you about that. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I am totally addicted to YouTube videos, and especially the ones that have these little short quick projects that you can just do quickly, and like t-shirt surgery t-shirt surgery. I'm always really interested in that, and there are so many really great creative people that do that really well. So that being the case, I thought, since really I'm more about sewing, really sewing, not tailoring or fancy sewing, but just sewing for, every day. I used to make all my clothes, I used to make all my kids' clothes, and I kind of want to get back to that. So I have some ideas, and here is one. You can let me know what you think about this idea by leaving me a comment. How about if I take a pattern and I start at the very beginning, from choosing the pattern, getting the right size, buying the fabric, preparing the fabric, laying it out, cutting it out, going over the instruction sheet, and then putting the thing together step by step by step by step. I thought maybe that would be a really good way for those of you that are just starting to kind of get used to sewing, for you to kind of follow along and maybe make something with me. So why don't you let me know what you think of this idea, and maybe we can just go from there. And in the meantime, here are a few things that I'm working on this weekend. We'll see if I get all this done this week, because it's already Tuesday. I love this little jacket, and you make it out of fleece. Now, fleece is really easy to work with. People make blankets out of it all the time, and sweatshirts and all kinds of stuff. It's not like sweatshirt fleece, it's like blanket fleece. So I've got some of that, and I thought, really great idea. Now this is something I'm really hoping I can do. This is an Anna Sui pattern, the line art. And here's what I'm gonna make it out of. I've got this gorgeous pink print. Isn't that pretty? Now this is like a crepe de chine polyester, lightweight, very fluid, very, very beautiful. And I got this at a place that I want to tell you about. If you live anywhere in North Carolina around the Raleigh-Durham area, this is a little place in Durham, and it's called the Scrap Exchange. Now, the Scrap Exchange is a lot like a Habitat for Humanity restore. They take things that people have given them, and then they kind of just organize the whole thing. But it's all like art supplies and vintage patterns and vintage fabrics and stuff you need for craft projects. It's like a kindergarten teacher's absolute dream, especially because it's so cheap. But I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And I found this there for a little bit of nothing. So those are this week. I am finishing up a couple of other things now. So I found this a while ago. This is a catalog for Garnet Hill, and I love that t-shirt. I love that. Love that. Love that. And so I had this white t-shirt. I love white t-shirts, especially in the summer and spring, because, they go with everything. So this had a stain on it, and so I thought, well, I can dye it, but then the stain will still show, and so maybe I can cover it up. So I did. I covered it up. All I did was I made a little pattern. This was freehand, and I just cut it out of some heavy paper that I had, and I Then I took an old white t-shirt, another old white t-shirt that was in bad shape, and I cut out a lot of these, and then I just ran a little line of stitching right there and gathered it. And so pinched it right up, and then I just kind of, you know, I made a bunch of them, then I just arranged them all over. Now these are stuck on because I used fusible web. It comes in a package like this on a roll. You know, you just pull off little pieces of it and iron it on, and it melts, and so it's like a glue between the two pieces of fabric. So now I just have to stitch this down, and I may dye it a color. I don't know, I might get really adventurous. That's that t-shirt. And then I've got several t-shirts that I got at Walmart for $3 each. They're men's t-shirts. They look like that. And I've been going through and redoing them, remaking them so that they fit my daughters. Now basically all you do is you take a t-shirt that you have that fits you very well, and you just lay it on top of this t-shirt and then cut and sew and fix. And I've also got, see that shirt back there? It's a great Gap shirt that I got like on clearance for, I don't know, like $3, but it's kind of loose and it's not very fitted, and I thought it would be much more flattering if it were fitted. So I have a ton of this kind of stuff. It's like laying around everywhere, and it's like, oh great, I'm never gonna get to all that. But one of the things that keeps you sewing is when you make something and it turns out well, and you get excited and you wear it all the time and you love it and you think, I can do this. That's what I want to inspire you to do, is to be able to take a project from start to finish, complete it, wear it, love it, and make something else. So that's my plan for 2011. Please get on board with me and let's make some stuff together, okay? I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.